Kent County was one of 3 counties that flipped from red to blue between the 2016 and 2020 presidential elections. And between that and the amount of attention this area has gotten from presidential candidates, we know it's going to play a big role on Tuesday, November 5th. But why? What is it about Kent County that makes it so consequential? We spoke to MSU political science professor and director of the American Communities Project, Dante Cini, to explain.
The crucial thing about Kent County is it has, over the past really decade or so, emerged as a different kind of place.
Kent County, what was once a reliably Republican county, has become very purple.
Developed kind of a more of an urban feel, and as it's done that, and it has shifted Democratic. 2 things have happened. It's grown, Kent County has grown, it's added different kinds of population, and then the Republican and Democratic parties have kind of traded places. And people who once were Republicans tend to be a little more Democratic now, and vice versa.
Cini says he wouldn't call Kent a Democratic county yet, but it has become a swing county with a lot of votes up for grabs for anyone running for statewide office and beyond. And at this point, when the race is as close as it is, candidates need to find ways to motivate voters.
Bigger question, I think, for the Democrats in the presidential race is, are there a bunch of voters, and there would be a lot of these in Kent County, who are just kind of on the couch and not sure if they can vote for Trump, maybe don't want to vote for Trump, but aren't sure if they can vote for Harris. That's a huge bunch of voters that if Harris can win them and get them off the couch into the polls, she probably wins. That's really hard.
And if it's not the candidate, there are some potentially galvanizing issues.
It's a really difficult thing for anybody to do a whole heck of a lot about, but I understand that it's just people vote out of frustration or anger.
Cini says top of mind issues include things like inflation and the future of Michigan auto manufacturing.
I do think for some people in Kent, as in the state of Michigan, just the idea of manufacturing jobs, like how is the auto industry going to be affected in the ultimate shift to electric cars?
And of course, abortion.
Voters who say, I don't know if I'm for abortion, but I'm for people having the right to have an abortion, and that could be the kind of thing that makes them vote Democratic.
Bottom line, Kent County is incredibly impactful. Your vote matters.
We keep looking at these polls and they're contradicting each other, and all they really show is the race is really close. So if the race is really close, we all just have to step back and say, oh, we'll just have to see what happens.
An interesting thing to note here, according to results from the August primary, just under 300 votes separated the total number of Democrats and Republicans that voted in the 3rd congressional race. That district, of course, includes most of Kent County. Now, while primary results can't tell us anything for certain, they do continue to indicate a very close election.